Yeah, good afternoon and welcome to the live broadcast and live streaming of the Willunga Victor Harbour match. Round 17 we are, not very far away from the end of the season. Indigenous round it is today for Willunga and Victor Harbour game, so it'll be interesting to see how we go. Two sides pretty evenly poised, Victor Harbour in the 5. Willunga sitting 4th at the moment, so a real clash here. Victor Harbour must win for them to get into the 5, so it'll be a really good game of footy, I reckon. Kev?
Yeah, look, it's a big day coming up here. They've got their Indigenous round between Willunga and Victor Harbour, and I'm sure just before the match starts properly that they have a bit of a ceremony out there, so it'll be interesting to see that as well. We'll be back after these few messages with the start of the ceremony.
Dad, we want to go camping.
Camping? We don't even have a tent.
For all your camping needs, see Victor Camping at 6 Lincoln Park Drive, Hindmarsh Valley, just off Waterport Road, on the outskirts of Victor Harbour. Phone 0452 373 944.
You girls happy now?
Yeah, Dad, we're over the moon.
Par's famous fish cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Par's famous fish cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade, Encounter Bay. For bookings, phone 088 1055.
Well, welcome to our live streaming from the Willunga Oval. We're starting a little bit early today. They're having an Indigenous round ceremony, and they're all lined up. The two teams are lined up. They're nifty, and they're not in numerical order, but anyway, they're lined up each way facing the club rooms, and they're about to have a ceremony. I think they should be able to hear it, because it looks like they're at a speaker above our head there somewhere at the moment working. So anyway, that's what it's all about. They've got a special football. I think they've got special jumpers made for the day, and I think they're about to start now by the sound of someone blowing into the microphone. So anyway, we'll let you take it away now, and we'll see what transpires. Here it comes now.
Our son is about to perform the Welcome to Country and the smoking ceremony. And we'll get on with the game.
We can't actually see what's happening from here because we're over the other side of the oval, and the camera position is in a pretty good spot here, Nifty, to see what's going on, isn't it?
Camera's in a very good spot, Kevin.
It's in the back of a nice truck over there. There's the smoke going over there. Something's obviously on fire. However they do it.
Mani, Mariatu, Nakarno, Nakana, Narindari, Yankunjariata. Nature Yakandaya, Yakamandaya. Navani, Nak Burkigata, Willunga, Nature Yakandaya, Nachara. Greetings to you all. I hope you're all good today. My name is Alan Sumner, and I come from the Coorong region, the Adelaide Plains region, and the northern part of Australia. My father's country is Willunga and Ghana. My grandmother's country is Indigenous country. I'd like to pay respects to our elders and our ancestors that have been here before us. And I'd like to say that it is good that you are here in Ghana country. And so on behalf of the Ghana people, Ghana, I'd like to welcome you to this country. I hope you have a wonderful day today. You do something that you've been doing for many years, and it's a smoking ceremony, a cleansing ceremony. It's something that we do for our healing. And the smoke that cuts across your body, it cleanses you, it renews you, and it protects you. And the tip today, with the smoke clouds of you, I can believe that you're not going to get any injuries today. And that it's going to be a good day. I'd also like to introduce this wonderful instrument here. It's one of the oldest instruments in the world. It's known to Tonga people as the Yidaki. To share this with you today. But I'd also like to acknowledge that it doesn't come from this part of the country. It belongs to the Arnhem land. The sounds of the Yidaki provide healing and protection. So I'd like to play this for you now. The left-hand side, and just as the smoke goes over you, there's an element of faith. And so healing the body, restoring energy, and making you a better player on the day. So just believe that as the smoke goes over you. Thank you. Machaya.
This is a smoking ceremony before the Indigenous A-grade game commences, the Indigenous round at Willunga, between Willunga and Victor Harbour. Starting a little bit earlier today with the other games. Lucky nifty, the day's turned out so well.
Yeah, it is. No, it's good conditions. It's a little bit of rainy stuff coming out there across the seafront there at Willunga, but good sunshine at the moment. Kev had plenty of rain last night. Took the boys down there. Terry back at the flats, I think he said he is. I think about 20 mil last night. So
we had about 3.
Yeah, Oval's out up in pretty good condition really for that amount of rain. Steve was saying about 12 mil or something last night. So come up really well.
I mean those uniforms they got look pretty good, don't they? They were designed by the Indigenous people. Well, we might take a short break here from our live streaming while we play these messages, and be back very shortly with the start of the match.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Of course, Indigenous round. This game here it is for Willunga and Victor, and here we go. Rock and roll umpire with the 40 up, but no, she goes. Thanks Cookie, and Ruck gets away from first one up there is from Willunga. Little Airy comes back up. Well, plenty of players going in hard for the football at ground level, and they will be going hard too. Just after this, their Indigenous smoking ceremony they had out in the middle there. Good ceremony it was too. Willunga play on, free kick has been given, and he's not going to let
I think they're going to bring it back.
They are coming back. It's going to come back away in the centre of the circle, so we've done a bit of a lap of the square.
Yeah, they've had plenty of kicks with it, haven't they? It's not beefy, is it?
No,
Yes, it is.
From the centre, Apicao Chuni's turned that one over. It's gone straight down the throat of Victor Harbour. Out on clubroom side wing, load up the 40, and Victor will probably have the aid of the breeze, I would think. Ball comes back out to the boss out there in the Alloway. Alloway gets the ball up. I think it's one of the Wheatras in their hopes. Hurriedly quicks in. Here's a chance for Victor to run out. The bounce can beat them all. It does to the boundary line. Scooter Brown, make sure it sees it that way, and the boundary umpire will come into play for the first time today, Kev. Boundary umpire with a 40, nice high thrower it is. Ruckman plenty of chance. Alloway underneath the football and gets hold of it. And up in there she goes again and away.
Ball will be thrown up it goes in the forward area down there for Victor. Ball gets pushed down, they can't get it out at the moment. It's going on the ground. I think the umpire will have to do something about it. Now he will, and he will come in and ball it up once again. So it'll be balled up again. It's only a little short distance out. This is even closer in now. They might even score. No, they won't. Willunga will clear it on the top side. Down it goes. Here's a chance for Victor if they get in front to grab hold of the ball. They do. Good hand pass goes across there to Victor Harbour through. Anyway, the ball, there's one behind now has gone to Victor Harbour as the ball goes up and all the wind's holding it up there. Cook. Nifty mark being taken down there by Willunga through Bass. Bass has got hold of it. Got a teammate over there and he grabs hold of it also, and that's Manny Draper, a senior Colts, come up today, and that is a shocker of a kick, but it manages to find it's Boyd. Boyd's got it now on the wing. It's still on the high side of the oval here at Willunga. Boyd's got the kick, touched off the boot, it goes, and Boyd gets it back again. And here it goes over, and that has gone out on the full, and it'll be a free kick back in, and we'll just see if we can get our people back there at the studio.
So Victor with the kick in, got hold of the football. Still back in again, loads up the footy down the wing out in front of us here, clubroom side wing, Victor up, Willunga can't control it, Victor with a hurried one, scoots the football back out wide, plenty of players going hard for the footy, still coming off, Wheatra picks it up, clever, turns inside out over the front and Leslie, gets a good handball up there to Connors, LJ Connors, and gets it into the big fella there in Alloway. Clint Alloway, probably within striking distance here, should be able to get. No, he's called the player to come forward. He's going to load it up and go big bomb it ours into the square. She's going, and all the way she goes. And that is a nod of the head from the goal umpire down there.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
Up high they go again. Good tap down it is there by Willunga. At the bottom of the pack though, Victor Harbour, they really want hold of the football, working overtime for it. Umpire's going to have to come in and have a bit of a rethink about this one, and ball up again we go. So Bassett is up against the young fella down there in Mackay. Handball comes back out, trapped in there. Well run out it is by Victor Harbour. Long probing ball in. Oh, there's no one in the square. Oh, bounce will save them. We've got a whistle that's coming back. And we've got whistle coming back up into the centre of the ground, so it was off the ball when we went away with that one. That ball there is Jake Stanfield. Plays on quickly, gets the ball back up. 1-2, Danforth gets another kick and possession forward. Oh, good kick into the forward lines, Jake Stanfield. And he's found his teammate down there 20 metres out, directly in front. And Willunga will have first shot on goal. And that is Tyson Hoffman. Tyson Hoffman, pretty good season, Tice, on his way in, and kick is true and good. Willunga get their first on the board. They go to one straight goal to Victor Harbour. 1-1 on our Telstra scoreboard.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Umpire throws it back up in the centre again after a goal to Tyson Hoffman. So it is 1-1 to Victor Harbour, 1 goal to Willunga. Well, the player there's almost grabbed too high. Yes, says the umpire, and Victor Harbour pick up the free kick out of the centre. Down the ground they go with it, and they get plenty of distance down that way, but coming in and getting in their way there was Samuel Alexopoulos. Get over it now, kicks it over towards the barbecue stall out there, off hands it goes, and the umpire's paid a free kick. Having the hands pushed out of the way, and back it goes now. It's gone back to Haskett, I reckon that is. Yeah, Haskett's back playing again. And Haskett's taken the mark in the back pocket. Down he goes out here looking for Sam again, is it? I'm not too sure if it is now. But anyway, Willunga got hold of it. I think it was probably Beard Eckert had it down there anyway. It doesn't matter. Play goes on. Ball's in the centre square out there. And the umpire will come along and throw it up. The ball will be thrown up now. A couple of the black clouds appear to come over. It might not be long before we get a bit of moisture on us out here, but ball's in the centre. Player goes in to get it, and it's a free kick going back here to Willunga.
Jack Burns.
Jack Burns has got it. Oh, he's another senior cop. Tried to kick it too hard, probably didn't work. Picked up out of there by Giles. Giles to get it back in again, and Sam Alexopoulos has got it. Kicks it further down the ground. It's gone over there this time again, and that was Boyd. Boyd tried to play on too quick, and Victor ended up with the free kick. Nifty.
Yeah, it is indeed. Ball in the safe hands with Michael Ross. Unloads it, gets it out onto the wing, off hands yet, but Victor Harbour got time to caress the football. Little chip up in there. The run on play comes through from Victor outside 50. Handball comes into Alloway. Got time to turn and burn. Use his big boot. Big boot he does. Heads for goals, but safely back there again. Scooter Brown plays on quickly. Gets the football back out to a teammate. Club room side wing. Now get it up. Can go for Beathy. Up over the Beathy's head. He's gone. Oh, plenty of players fly high and early. 2 Victor onto 1. Doesn't matter. Comes down to Beathy again. Oh, his kick around the corner's not a good one. Bounce just in line, but no one out hold of the footy, and it'll be a free kick. Victor Harbour. Victor Harbour. Again with Ross, loads up, long bomb heading to the square. Well, there's no one back down there really, or there could have been at the back door. Plenty of Willunga players down there. Haskett in there, gets rid of it, footy, hot potato. Now they have to work overtime for it quickly, off the tippy toes of the hands. And the boundary umpire will come into play. About 30 metres around from the Victor Harbour goals. These look fantastic out there.
They do, they look very good, don't they?
A bit more brightness to the Victor Harbour side, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Lightens them up.
Look a lot better when you get closer to them.
Him to go Alloway might have been a tip over the top, or goes to Weeder, he's got it and he's trapped with the footy. They wrapped him up. Letting him go too far is Leslie. Up by they go again. Bass gets the tap down. Victor Harbour working hard at the ground level. Could have been getting the overrun. Still in there. Ball close to the boundary line. No one wants to get it over. It's going to be underneath all the players. Umpire might have to come into play. No, he won't. Well, he will now. The boundary umpire play will. And right on the 50-metre arc, we'll throw a little bit of drizzle coming, Kev.
That might happen. Umpire now will throw it in. In it goes. The wind's affecting that too. Beathy's got hold of it. A little kick along the boundary line. I think that was a bit smart. That wasn't he? Let it go. And that'll be a free kick in for Victor. He could have almost touched that, but he didn't. Goes into the forward line now. Chance for Willunga to clear the ball down the ground. That wasn't a good kick. There's a chance for Willunga to kick it further down the ground out there through Boyd. Boyd's kick goes down and it's been marked by his teammate down there in Hoffman again. So Hoffman's got hold of it. He's kicking it's hard to kick it in that breeze. It must be fairly tough out there.
Picking up now.
And Victor's taking the mark out there in front of the old grandstand position. Chance now for Victor to get it down, and that kick, he hardly kicked that. It's gone a long, long way, hasn't it? Beath gets it over, gets a quick hand pass over to his teammate, and Victor Harbour now trying to force it down the ground. It's on the ground though, and I think the umpire will have to come in here and do something about it. He will. He'll come in and ball it up nifty.
Yes, indeed, and the rain's a little bit heavy. I don't know if it's going to last too long. It'll be just enough to be annoying for us on the windscreen.
It's coming the wrong way, isn't it?
It certainly is. Ball comes up, ball goes down. Umpire says I'll have it back. Two players on top of it, trying to hatch it. And up on we go again. Up on we go again. Well done by McKay. Gets the footy up. Brown comes underneath and tries to get hold of it. Beatty's in there again, but he can't get hold of the footy. Willunga though get a kick back out wide. Hoffman in there still, getting plenty of touch of the footy in this first turn. Comes back the way of Victor Harbour though, picked up there by Hartshorn. Hartshorn's kick around down or deep in the pocket.
Taken there by Ryan Fletcher.
Yeah. Well,
Fletcher could just about put that through from there.
With the breeze and bending it back in, she's coming right into the teeth of the goals. So, making another goal here. Well, they need to get a bit of run on, a bit of use of the breeze. Fletcher on his way in, the kick's on its way. Distance ain't a problem, but I think he's given that a bit of a shake. He has. only 1 point only to Victor Harbour. So they go along to a 1-2 to Willunga 1 goal on that Chelsea Shop scoreboard.
Well, now they'll have to go and fetch it. I think the goal umpire might have to go and fetch it.
There was plenty of kids out there earlier, but now a bit of rain came and they all disappeared. Back to Haskett.
Brought back in there by Derek Docking there for a while. The goal umpire, Willunga. Willunga now will bring the ball back in. It's a kick, and you can see it just goes up and it just falls like a rock, doesn't it? Down it comes. Chance now for Victor Harbour. There's a long shot in for goal, and that one has gone out on the full. That'll be brought back in again by Willunga. So it's not easy to kick the ball down there, even though you're kicking with the breeze. Willunga with the ball. Put it up high. This will come again, it'll fall like a rock at the back of the park. I think the Victor players might have spoiled each other then. Beefy had it for a short time, his kick is blocked off the boot there. And here's a chance now for Victor to pick it up. There's plenty of them around the ball though, they're not going to get hold of it. Willunga do. It's gone over the top to Burdett. Burdett kicks it almost into the centre of the ground. And down the ground they go with it now. Harrison Mills has got hold of this. Puts the ball into the goal square, and I reckon that is number 18, is it? Billy Cook, is it?
18 or 19, Kev.
Australian Prestige Removals is your locally owned and operated furniture removals and freight specialists. Whether you're moving house, business or office, we'll take extra care of your valued possessions. We specialise in handling fragile freight, antique furniture, pianos and pool tables, and we can also supply labour hire for packing. Need to move on a weekend? No problem. Australian Prestige Removals operate on weekends at no extra cost. For a competitive quote on your next local or interstate furniture removal, call the Furniture Removals and Freight Specialists. Australian Prestige Removals. Phone 0484 787 345.
Up in the centre. Up it goes. Oh, a good knockdown there by Bass, but Victor Harbour will get hold of the ball. The ball goes over near the boundary line. Across the boundary line it goes and out of bounds. And that is a free kick to Willunga. So Willunga now, they've got the ball. They'll get the ball. Here's a kick down the ground it goes, and this might almost go out on the full. No, it's touched off hand. It goes across the line and it's out of bounds. Well, we're going 14 minutes. This is the first quarter here at Willunga. It's 2 goals to Willunga, 1-2 for Victor, and Victor are kicking with the breeze. A fair sort of breeze, Nifty.
Yeah, it is indeed. Brandy umpire with a 40 throw in, tap down it is, but a good pick up it against it by the run through there of Willunga through Barillo. Barillo gets it in on, that's a good mark there by the boss. And Alloway.
And different team with him, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. He's off to a good start. He's got the first one. Just tune it in, and he's a target for him down there, that's for sure. He can kick straight and true today and give a fair few headaches to the Willunga side. Clint Alloway on his way in. Kick on its way, that's not a bad looking kick. He's just going a little bit across to the right. Too much breeze in that one. And 3-4, just a minor score. 1-3 Victor, 2 straight goals Willunga.
The ball's gone through almost to the fence again. And they've gone and got it themselves. Old Sam Alexopoulos, he's decided not to kick in. Haskett has. Haskett now, Brad Haskett, can try and put this ball back into play. He does, he's normally a pretty good kick, but he can't kick it that far with the breeze, but they're in front at the moment, and that mark has been taken there by Bass. So Bass has got hold of it. Kicks it over near the barbecue stall over there, nearly hit your truck over there, Nifty. You don't want to put a mark in your truck. And the ball has gone across the boundary line and out of bounds for a throw-in. It's a pity we haven't got a camera over this side. You can see the nice shiny new truck over there. Umpire throws the ball in again. In it goes. Knocked down by Bass. Victor tried to get hold of the ball. I think they will. I think they'll get a free kick here. They will, and Victor will be able to belt that ball right back in again into the goal square from there. The player, they've sorted out who's got it yet. I don't know who that one is. It's a long way away from where we are, but he looks like again he tried to kick it too hard. But Alloway made sure that the ball hit him on the chest and stayed there. And Alloway now will have another shot in for goal. Well, he's had a few shots so far. He got the first goal for them. A couple of behinds. Comes in now from around about 40 metres out. It's a good long kick. It comes in, and that one is offline as well. And it's 1 goal forward to Victor now, 2 straight goals to Willunga.
Well, Clint needs to be putting those straight through the ideal diddle for Victor Harbour, a must-win game for them.
They lose today and they're back in the mix again.
Back in the mix again, comes down to round 18. Well, up it goes again. McCain nearly get up underneath the football, couldn't do. Willunga control the football nicely through the centre corridor. They're queuing up in the middle. A good mark taken there by Shawnee Beath. Beathy now from the centre circle, loads up. Whoa, puts one around the corner. Oh, Martinelli should have been taken out there. Chance now for Burdett to run on the footy. Left foot, right foot, doesn't matter, uses his left. Little poke forward, and the opportunity arises for Willunga. But Hoffman again, or Hoffman's kick forward to his teammate. Wasn't good, intercepted by Willunga. By Basham. Basham now clears the football. Alloway's come from a long way from home. He's gone right up in the back pocket. Clear the football they do. Victor Harbour down the line they go. Up and open over. Comes off hands into the barbecue shed. All the crowd has gathered. And now there's a little bit of drizzle. It's cleared up now. And the umpire will come into play.
Plenty of people in the barbecue shed. Might be a bit warmer in there, I think. You have to...
Warm sausage and cold beer.
It's warm in here.
It's beautiful. Up on they go again. Bass wins the ruck contest over McKay. Willunga run on to it again. Pulling dispute. Plenty of red and white Guernseys there. All good tackle by Victor Harbour again and by Willunga. How's the umpire going to see this one? How many times you can spin him around? Not enough. And ball up quickly does. Right through the players' race. And I reckon Bass might have got that one around straight into the coach's box there. The old Steve Jaggard. And then the umpire again will come into play. Change room side wing. Now we're bathed in sunshine. That's a lot better. Babs over the top. Gets the rack on. Victor in there trying to do it. Well, you get a hurried kick away. Ball and dispute up in the middle. Oh, duck and weave. They do nicely there by Burns. Burns gets it in down and it is a good mark. Top of the kick-off square. And Willunga, not too far out, Kev, so the wind's not going to hurry.
Wind won't affect this one.
It won't be. This time it'll be Billy Cook.
19 and 18 look very similar from this far away.
Billy Cook, 20 metres out. Oh, Billy's tried that too hard. He sliced it off the side of the boot and he's put himself through for a pointer. So 2-1, Willunga. 1 goal for Victor Harbour. Got let off the hook there, Victor.
He certainly did get let off the hook because it wasn't far out. And Victor will bring the ball back in.
Action with an 80 metre.
Gee, he has kicked it a mile.
He loves it with a bit of breeze on his back.
And they paid the mark there for the hands being knocked out the way. And Victor with the ball now goes almost into the centre, over the top of the pack, right over the top of the pack, almost down the 50-metre line. But Willunga with numbers. Clean it up, kick it across. Brown takes a one-hander out there. Tries to go back behind his mark, gets it over the top. And down they go with it, and that was Jake Stanfield with the ball. Whoa! Beathy dropped the mark, hit him on the chest, bounced off, and crossed the boundary line, and it will be a throw-in. I think he spent that before he got it, didn't he?
Exactly, because he knew where he was. All on his own, he was going to turn and burn. Boundary umpire with the foot, he throws it back in again. The big fellas are working all right. Stanfield again in there. Now they're at the bottom. Out over the back it goes. Now to big Bass. Bass loads up. Oh, good lead, good mark. There by Willunga. That could be... Well, it didn't pay the mark. It didn't come back. It played snatched out of the hands and played on. The kick's gone through. It's through for a minor score, Kev. So I think that was a mark to me. This was touched off the boot on the leaf, yeah.
Anyway, 2-2-1-4 with Willunga ahead as Victor bring the ball back in again, and he has kicked it every bit of 65 metres. Now offhand it goes. Here's a chance for Victor. Player there may have been grabbed too high. Umpire lets play go on. And Victor with the run. Oh, that might be worth a FAD, but no, play's allowed to go on, and it's gone out here to Haskett. Haskett gets a hand pass across to his teammate down there. Now the ball will be in dispute here, all going through. Well done there by Willunga through Jack Burns, only a young lad. And the ball is kicked out over there, and that might be Sam Alexopoulos just hanging around down there to pick another kick up. And he's got hold of it this time. Over deep in that pocket it goes. And the ball is knocked down, across the line it goes for another throw-in, and we've had plenty of throw-ins this quarter, Nifty, and nearly time on in the first quarter.
Yep, nearly is indeedy. And now the weather changes in 5 minutes.
5 minutes ago it was raining, now it's bright sunshine.
Up again, Bass, it is with the footy, punches it down to a teammate, he's got hold of the footy, and they've got hold of him. Waitress are in there. Going that scoot out, bottom of the pack, can't get it, wrestling on umpire come into play.
Yeah, a big day for the Wheatras, isn't it? The two young Aboriginal lads, and they'd have been a fair bit involved with that smoking ceremony, you'd think, from their elders.
Yeah.
Ball now is into another pack of players, and the umpire will throw it up again. It's on the half forward line for Victor. Big fellas go up down there, off hands it goes, a chance for Victor to get a quick kick out of the pack. It has, it's gone out there, the player from Victor hit him on the chest, couldn't complete it. Sam Alexopoulos, he gets a hand pass over to Brown. Brown over to someone deep in the pocket, it might be Sam again. And here's a chance for Victor now. The ball goes in short, I think the boundary umpire might have got into play before that. He has, and the ball will be thrown in, Nifty.
Yeah, boundary umpire again deep in the pocket into the time on period we are. Only 3 goals on the board, so not a lot of time on we think would happen in this one. Ball down up on land. Up in hard go Willunga again, or they're under the pump. Victor Harbour can sniff those goals down there. They're not going to get out of there. Umpire will have to come into play again. She's tough in the clinches. Well, all the games we've seen, all the teams, aren't they? The tackling's been fantastic this year.
And it's been pretty good. They haven't given away too many head-eye tackles.
Bass to Burdett, the two BBs. Burdett loads it up on the right down the line, or looking for teammate. Couldn't just get there underneath it, and Toddy Martin, and goes to the boundary line. Just through the interchange race. The boundary umpire will throw it in front of the big old grandstand here at Willunga.
Couple of flags on it at the moment, flying away.
Ball tapped out. Victor control it. Can they go back to where they can? That'll be too close to the boundary. Off hands. Well, I want it out on the fault. Not happening. Boundary umpire right on the spot. Plays interchange race again. Good view if you're watching it on live streaming. Steve will be zoomed right in on that one. Boundary umpire, good throw in, even ruck contest up over the back. Bass gets the double up though, goes backwards, backdoor he goes to Burdett. Burdett looks, shows, he's going to got caught from behind, back as it goes to Samuel Alexopoulos. Samuel gets the football down the line to Brownie, I think it is. Yeah, I think it was Brownie over on that side. Still working hard. Oh, Victor come underneath, played the tunnel ball a lot better. Inbound comes, oh, good interception mark taken down there by Ross. Ross now brings it up. Change the game. We'll go up to the centre corridor. Oh, Sam Alexopoulos up underneath the footy. Give me that one E for effort. But the tackling for Victor's courageous. It's going to come out. Ross gets the footy over the top. Can't get it. Sam Alexopoulos just head down, bum up. He's coming through. Gets rid of that ball. Victor with it with Wheatra. Leslie is in there. He gets it. Handballs out wide to a teammate. They're going deeper out of the barbecue pocket. Oh, tackle around. Big tackle it is there by Willunga. The umpire runs in and says, I'll have the footy, boys.
It was almost a report last week, wasn't it?
Well, I've seen a Crow's captain get done for worse. Ball gets tapped back in again. Bass it is with it. The run on comes up to Stanfield. Stanfield, the big fella, can't bend it over enough and sees it dribble to the boundary line. Boundary umpire getting plenty of use today.
All over one side.
All over one side. They're not playing the game right, are they? We watch Willunga attack this way, they'll be all
I think the siren's
there goes the honker. So quarter time here at the Willunga Oval in the Indigenous round v Victor Harbour. It is Willunga 2-2 to Victor Harbour 1-4 with a few spent opportunities there for Tim Alloway, Kev. I think he's the recipient of 1-3 of those.
Yes, he's kicked a few points, but again, it may not be easy, Nifty out there. We're all right in here.
Gusty old breeze out there, a little bit of drizzly rain, but I love the way they were getting the footy into him. He's really a target there. They haven't crowded him up too much, and looks like he's got a bit of a mission on today, and well, it has to be. It's a must win for Victor Harbour to keep their finals 5 alive.
Yeah, we've had 16 throw-ins so far, and 2 of them, well, 3 extra ones have resulted in free kicks to the opposition for no one touching it before it went out. So that's a lot. That's the most we've had this year in any game.
Yeah, oh, well, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah.
Goal scorers to quarter time: Clint Alloway 1, Tyson Hoffman and Todd Martin with a goal each. But we'll take a break here and we'll listen to these messages or watch these messages on live streaming, and Cookie will tell us what's happening down in Adelaide.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's the type of service. So pop by the Telstra store, Victor Harbour today.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931, email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
Thank you very much. It is the second quarter here at the Willunga Oval. Willunga v Victor Harbour. Ball comes back up and down quickly, as it is always to be. The little Rovers are in there, all lively and all wrestling over the footy. And the umpire will use the P in that whistle again and start it all over. By the go again. Mark Jensen, is it? Out there in the middle of this, Mark. Yeah, comes in here for a while. Ball comes back up in again. Handball comes out. Well, player getting slung out of the way. Didn't have all the footwood, but Leslie Weecher's got all. That one will bring a bit more rain, Kev. That's got 35 up and 3 down. Ball comes up. Beathy steals it out the back to Haskett. Haskett gives off the footy to a teammate. The long float down the ground. The run onto the football. The tackle's going to come.
Oh, a bit on.
Going to come in there.
Paid the free.
Braden Aldous. And yeah, Braden, I think you might have been a little bit.
We had a great view of that, Nifty.
It'll be nearly 50 metres here too in a minute.
Yeah.
Because you got Stanford and Aldous standing well, we had a good view, right, Kev, because it's only 3 metres away from us. That was a wobbly old flow to kick for, but it's worked out okay, because Michael Ross is underneath the football and has taken a wobbly old mark. The ball goes down the line to him, but interception down there by Willunga through James Collier. Collier, what are we going to do? We're going to switch up play. We talked about this at the quarter time break, you know, that Willunga will attack this side, so we'll see a fair bit of the footy, I reckon, this time. And our teams haven't worked out this over yet, I don't know. Ball comes back in. Leslie Weecher's got it. He's got to get rid of it. He did. He gave it up beautifully. Kick, little hurried one, but two, round the corner. Oh, Michael Ross, good dive. Courageous stuff through the footy. I got that footy. I got it. And he's going to get done for holding the ball.
He pulled it back under him.
Yeah.
He jumped on it and pulled it back under him, and that's what's happened.
It's no good arguing about it. It's ball going down to the attacker.
Have a look at the replay in a minute. Yep. You'll see, mate. That's what you did.
To Sean Beath, the attacker, comes out with it. Comes up now to McKay. He's tackled round. He's got room at the back door. Handball back over. A player running on through there for Victor in Hartshorn. Wasn't ready for that look away handball, and she's come off his hand and out of bounds. Was that out of bounds? We're having a bit of a discussion about that. No
one seems to know.
It's come off of Victor.
Throw it in, I think.
And well, I was going to say had to, because it come off of Victor, so I can't see how Victor was going to get a free kick out of it as well.
Well, they tried.
I suppose you can milk it for all it's worth, isn't it? Bound around for the footy, throws in a nice hard flat one. Oh, Bass has come around and got McKay, unluckily, like in the schnauzer or in the eye. And he's back down there now.
That wasn't a good throw in, was it?
In the honker. No, well, not where you can't go throw a footy flat at a 6'4" bloke. Or
well, you can. He gets smacked in the nose.
Well, that's what happened. Yeah. Here we go again. So we have to return the favour here, doesn't it? McKay gets in front this time. I'm not wearing that lot. Ball comes back around again. Little hurry. Chip kick up in the air. Victor got it. Oh, the tackle comes on. That is over. Yucky by Timmy Boyd. Not rewarded both ends, Kev.
Oh, I thought he could have got rid of it the first time, but he didn't.
Doesn't it? Come back over the top. Well, that could be a free kick for a little bit too high over Michael Ross's shoulder.
Yeah, he's got one now, so he's happy.
That was ambitious. That was just like we're putting a seatbelt on then, wasn't it? Ross, low trajectory kick, just 15 and paid. I think Harbour will work it through Bradley Perillo. So Perillo, right forward, pumps it long, up high. Alloway flies up, back of the pack, can't do it. It spoiled the party by the ever miserable Willunga defenders back there. They don't like letting too much go through. Series of handballs. Samuel Exposed got it into play. Victor Harbour get it, return the favour though. Kick forward it is by Proud. Proud's kick is intercept. Look out, Willunga open up the game. Straight down the middle corridor they go. Here's a run on. The run on's got to come up to Billy Cook. It comes to Billy Cook. Billy Cook looks into an open goal and misses. puts 1 point on the board. Scores go to 2 goals, 3 Willunga, 1-4 Victor. On our Telstra Shop scoreboard there at the Victor Harbour Central Shopping
Bit of change in quarter time. Mount Compass 3-6. Strath, 2 straight goals. Ball kicked back in by Victor. Gone over the barbecue style side there, and it has been marked by Bartlett. Bartlett kicks it further down, looking for his teammate over there. He got pushed, and as the umpire said here, has he pushed him too hard in the back? Is it going to be a throw up?
Yep.
And yes, it is. So the ball will be thrown up right in front of where the crowd's gathered out there by your big truck nifty. Anyway, the ball's on the ground, and the umpire will play a free kick here. Victor will get the free kick. And it's a long way around, isn't it, from that side? And,
it is.
You think Victor might have learnt now that you don't play Willunga on that side of the ground, or what's happening is exactly what is going to happen. That the ball ends up a lot of the time out of bounds on that side, and it's hard to get it out of there.
They defend it beautifully, don't they?
Ball to be thrown in again. In it goes. Nice high throw in this time. They get smacked in the mouth. Down it goes. Ball goes out here. Here's a chance out here for Victor Harbour. The ball's pushed across the line once again, and that's another throw on, and that's the trouble, isn't it? And this will stay over here for a long time now. It'll probably Willunga kick it out in the open. Umpire throws it in again. In it goes. McKay from the back tried to get the knock. Heath tried to get the ball. He might have got it out briefly. I think he might have got a free kick. They'll just give it a free kick out here to Victor Harbour. And away they go. They got it out in the open. And that is not a mark.
Yes, it is a mark.
Push in the back.
Either either.
He might have got a bit of a push then as he went to take the ball. And Victor now has got a chance and getting in the way. And just as well he got in the way and marked it, because that was Sam, and Alloway was right behind him. Kicked it across the ground.
Tyson.
Mark taken down there by Tyson Hoffman. Hand pass goes across. And Willunga again on the high side, and that's where you expect to see them. And that's a mark taken right out in front of his eyes there by Tim Boyd. Boyd out over it. Across the line it goes. Todd Martin, sorry.
Toddy Martin, it wasn't his best kick, Toddy. He sliced that off the side of the boot. That's 2 from 2 from those kicking.
And the ball will be brought back in, or will it be thrown in?
No, brought back in. Oh, and he's returned the journey. He's kicked it out of bounds on the full. That's how hard the breeze is coming across the ground. She's bent like a boomerang. That's funny on an Indigenous day, Kev.
It is. Billy Cook gets it. Over at the one hander taken down there by Victor. And Victor got hold of it. Down there through 14 there is Aidan Bartlett. And Bartlett will kick it across the ground. Willunga try to get it back in. They do, it doesn't go far. And here's another mark being taken down there by Willunga. And that one is Jake Rennie. Rennie will go back to take his kick. Kicking with the breeze, who goes out to the front of the...
Big bass. No, didn't get it. Didn't bring it down.
Almost did. Anyway, Victor will clean up behind out there, and that is not a good kick. He kicked it straight out towards the boundary line. It's rolled across without anyone touching it, and here's a free kick in, and that was about as deliberate as you could get, I would think.
I think he was going to... It was a little chip pass so he could run onto it.
Yeah, but...
Breeze got hold of it.
It was a chip pass, all right.
It was a little bit too hard for him to run after.
No one got near it.
Just got to do a bit of search and destroy underneath it. Yeah, it's Toddy Martin again, and he's done it again. He's got a horrible... He's got to get a new boot on the right foot, because
so he's kicked it out of bounds.
That's three. That's the first time out on the full, but he's kicked two. Well, second out on the full and 1 pointed. Well, the same thing was slicing it. So he's not. The wind's kind of a little bit of hag with him dropping the footy onto the boot.
So they got another one here, have they?
Out of bounds on the full. We got the spare footy behind, obviously, because it goes over in the playground there, and probably gets savaged by a few kids up there. Ball gets cleared back in again, up over the top, and underneath it is big McKay for Victor Harbour. They can scoot on down the ground, they do. McKay pops it right up high, up underneath it. Well done by Victor. And Ross just couldn't control it at his feet. Dribbles off hands and it's gone out of bounds. This time on club room side, centre wing.
And they're giving him the benefit of the doubt there.
Yep.
I don't think it was deliberate at all.
No.
It just happened to touch his knee as he ran in to push it.
Then the umpire with the 40 throws back in again, up over the top. Well, plays the thick at the clinches. Willunga get hold of it. Kick around the body. Kicking out down the line they go again. Oh, look out, Willunga around and then queuing up. Billy Cook's got hold of it. Billy Cook slides it for home and gets another point on the board. Well, the forward line boys could put this game away at the moment. The 18s and 19s out there, Kev, have got slice problems.
Yeah, well, it was the three of them. They had plenty of time, didn't they? They weren't rushed. Ball gets brought back in by Victor. In it goes. So there's a chance again for Victor to get a hand pass out there. They do. Goes across there to Bartlett, and Bartlett didn't look where he kicked it.
Mr. Miserable.
He's kicked it to Mr. Sam Alexopoulos again. He's looking for Burdett. Finds Burdett. They didn't gain any distance downwards, but put him out in front of goals here, in the front of the pack down
mark.
there. There's a good mark being taken there by Hoffman. Played a few years over at Maiponga, come back to the club again.
He's had a good season this year, really.
Yeah, he has. And Hoffman now, there's a long kick in. That is a long kick, but it's only for a point. So it's 2-5 to Willunga, 1-4 to Victor Harbour.
Victor Harbour ain't hanging around for anybody. They clear the football back out. We've got a Guernsey jumper change there, Kev. We've got a 16 out there and not a thing. Otherwise I've spun around on me too much. Oh, sorry, not 16 it is. Wrong sheet. In Martin. Martin kicks it down the line. A big Brad. It's been missing for 3/4 of the part or nearly all the season, hasn't it? It was the first game we've seen this year. We had that injury, didn't he?
Yep.
Back into the action again. He floats up the footy, heads for home again. Centre up forward it is, but Victor Harbour are queuing up their defenders. They clear the football, clear it out wide. They go down to the defensive side of the barbecue shed. Willunga will be loving it. We can defend it down there and we can bring the footy back in again. Little chip pass up over the top. Or Billy Cook couldn't get hold of it again. Come off the finger tippers. I've probably been a bit too harsh on him in these conditions. You need to hold those ones. Especially when you're in strike distance. Sometimes. Oh, he has paid him. So he's paid a little bit of a free kick. Harbour opponent there is going, you know, like, tell me what that was all about there, Rumpy.
Yeah, so you watch what you're doing, or he'll play on and run around him while he's arguing.
Tight angle here, but the breeze, if you can get it to go right, we'll bend it back in. The kick on its way, and kicks on its way, alright, it's on its way down to McLaren Bar. We didn't even come to the Willunga main street, Kev. That one missed by 20 metres, out on the full.
Hit the post, didn't it? Right, what are the quarter time scores?
Hit us, Cookie.
Cookie.
Yep. Cool. Now we're 2-5 to 1-4 Victor, and we're back into the thick action, Kev.
We certainly are. Nifty, and the ball's near the boundary line down there, off hands it goes, and I don't think I've ever seen the ball go out of bounds so many times.
No.
I mean, it's up about 30 already. Umpire throws the ball in. In it goes. Off hands it goes. Chance for Willunga, kick it out of the pack. I think they're quite happy to see that. It goes across the line. I don't think anyone touched it. And it is a free kick with the Victor to bring it back in again. They can go and get it. Perhaps they got the ball that was in the playground down there. But anyway, it's kicked back in again. Will they juggle it across the line it goes. And it's another throw in, and pretty difficult out there, Nifty, where this wind is. You know,
it is.
I don't think we've seen many out of bounds as what there is at the moment.
It is creating a little bit of havoc. It is indeed. Ball comes back in, change of rucking duties, and therefore Willunga, but Big McKay's doing all he's trying to do too much. Gets away with a little kick behind, kick on down, tackle. Should be paid for it, doesn't do it. Good work by Victor Harbour. Oldest runs himself into trouble. Handball's over the top to Stanfield. Stanfield gets a push on. Don't know if that could have been nearly deemed as a throw, but he got a thump away with it. And Curry kick inbound, and Bartram says, thank you very much. The last line of defence comes high side, the wind's got on, but off hands, out of bounds, boundary umpire. Again, Kev will come into play. That wind is actually hurling that footy.
It's only 13 minutes this quarter, and it's gone down to 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Too many times.
15 times it's gone out of bounds.
Oh, there's another flat throw in again. McKay gets hold of it. He says, thank you very much for running in front of that one. Handball's off to a teammate, gets it in there, but Mr. Miserable, Sam Alexopoulos, gets hold of the footy.
You get a shot at goal
in the centre. Sam probably would have a crack at it. He's probably not in his contract. Comes off the feet there. Willunga again comes out. Brownie's out wide. He can run onto the footy. He was waiting for the receive, but it didn't come. Heavy tackling, heavy traffic now. Works overtime. He's still going through. Archie Bargie's going on, tackling a fierce, tacking a plenty, and the umpires gang up and move in, and a little bit of friendly fire going on out there, and you want to leave that stuff alone, I reckon, coming
getting close to the fire
late in this season. Yeah, Steve wouldn't be too happy if a couple of the boys were missing. Ball comes in, oh, bang, tackle, that's hard. And down he goes 100 mile an hour, and Timmy Boyd, and that's just going to put a little bit more spark in the fire, Kev. And the umpire's quickly onto it, and stop a wrestling and let's go back to footy. Ball comes in, players running up on a freeze. They're going to come thick and fast here in a minute, and he's found one.
That one's gone to Willunga. They could almost kick it from there if they get onto it.
James Collier. Oh, yeah, well, anything can happen, I suppose, but James went after about the left-hand point post. She might bend it back, maybe even further around. James is on its way. The kick's on its way. He's given it plenty of air. He didn't aim for any point post whatsoever. She's got out of bounds on the foot by about 7, 8, 9, 10 metres here. Henry umpire's come around. So that's just not allowing anything. That's just, if you got the distance, okay, use your brains. Point post was the target. It would have bent it in beautifully with the breeze, but he's just kicked it straight. And it's
well, he tried to kick it straight through.
To Victor with it. Lucky. With it, up high they go again. Plenty underneath the football. Out they go. Backdoor it is. I didn't want it. Wheatra says, I'll have it. My day. Leslie Wheatra loads up. Down the line wasn't a good kick, Leslie. They're queuing up back there, Willunga. The defences have followed down. They can switch up play. Across the centre of the corridor. Sam Alexopoulos is running out on his white. Brownie gets it. Long 30-metre handball out to Sam. Sam will set it up. No, he won't. Gives the look away. Dummy handball. Kick now on its way. Wants a target forward. Up I go, and that is a good mark by Damien Ross. Well done by Sam Alexopoulos. Well done by the defenders back there. Start up with Brownie.
Billy Cook.
Billy Cook again, is it up there?
It's 18.
And Sam waited, bought, give the look away, waited for the lead on, and hit him right between the eyes. The kick on its way this time, just off target again. And through for another minor score. Goals are Kev. It's 2 goals, 6 Willunga, 1 goal, 4 Victor Harbour on a Telstra Shop scoreboard there in the Victor Harbour Central Shopping Centre.
It's 18-10, and from the kicking now, ball being marked out there by Victor. And they kick the ball and it just veers off over that side.
That'll be Alloway out there.
Alloway. So Alloway's got hold of it.
No one home from any of them.
In front of the truck down there. Well, the Victor player there came from behind, took the mark. And play on now down to the centre half forward area out there. Nearly a mark taken down there by the centre half back for Willunga. He couldn't complete it. He's had hold of it for a fair while, and the umpire, I think, is going to come in here and throw it up.
Long enough to hatch it.
So the ball will be thrown up now, out the centre half forward position out there for Victor. They have not scored this quarter, and they might soon if that ball goes in. No, it's gone out of bounds without being touched down by the right hand point post, and it will be kicked back in by Willunga.
Scotty Brown it is with the kicking duties. We'll defend it, we'll go canteen side. Up high they go, Victor from the back of the pack, punches it down in the hand, still a loose ball now with Victor. Can they run it out? No, we've got a throw, and we'll carry on with that stuff, and we'll have a free kick and 50. Willunga's got the free kick at the moment. Campus is starting to wind up a little bit here. Willunga with the charge through, straight through, dissect, straight down Braden Aldous' throat. His kick again, a shocker, turns it over. Victor Harbour will turn over the football again, or Victor Harbour turn over the footy. Again, they go the way straight down the throat of James Collier. Getting plenty of kicks on the footy. Back out to Brandon. Brandon, where are you going? Brandon's kick down the line, 1 bounce 6 inches inside the line, but the new rule, no one touched it. It's a free kick, Victor.
It was just as well, otherwise we'd have another lot of throw.
And the boundary umpire's knackered already. He hadn't done this so much work for the the kick for Victor has gone. High one, high up in the air, inside the line. Oh, well weighted underneath that. There it is, Fletcher. And 50 metres. So, what did we do?
I think the other
cut through. Beatty's the one that's saying, well, what's all that about? And the other one that's Beatty's having a bit of a chat and the umpire looked at, so I don't know if we cut across the mark or... Don't know, doesn't matter. Fletcher, anyway, with 50 metres, gets him that little bit closer. Footy, up in the air. The defenders for Willunga work under. Barillo has a snap-on goal, and Barillo gets a point. They finally scored this quarter.
That's all they've got this quarter.
1 goal, 5 Victor Harbour, 2 goals, 6 Willunga. We are 19 minutes in.
And Willunga will bring the ball back in with the wind as gone over the top down there. That's probably
Big Haskett.
Haskett that's got hold of it.
Yes.
So Haskett can normally give this ball a fair sort of kick, and that's what he's done. Kicked it out there to his teammate, tall fella out there in Bass, on Port's list a few years ago. Played for South recently. Kicks it across the ground. It goes. Will shark down there by Willunga, and the player down there. What they call play on? Gee, he could have just about got hold of that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Anyway, the umpire says throw it in. I don't know how long you got to hold it. I think this sort of weather, you know, if you stop, he stopped that and had it for
long enough, I think.
No, it's long enough to pay a mark a day like they do anyway. Umpire throws it in again, pushed down by Victor. Player there, he throws it too high, and the umpire sees it that way, and the free kick goes to Willunga.
And who do you reckon that?
Oh, it's got the beathy. One of the beathy's got a neck a mile long. Anyway, he kicks it in down there, over the packet goes, and it will be another free kick to Victor Harbour for the ball going out without being touched, and plenty of them kicked back in by Victor. They go across the ground with it, almost at the back of the pack. Willunga could have had that one. Ross gets it out. Oh, there's a chance now for Victor to get it out loose if they can. They
need some help.
That's Barillo that had hold of it, but not for long. Taken out here by Burdett, runs around in circles. He decides to kick it the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. He's got some loose players out there to get it to. Beath has got another kick. Beath will go across the ground, and that's what Willunga do. Get it over the high side. The ball's just punched across, and the ball will go out of bounds, but this one won't be a free kick. The umpire will throw it in.
He would have gone from a biggest target down the line in Bass. He was making himself one-on-one, but so they tried bringing it across a bit too square.
Umpire will throw the ball in on the high side, on the wing. In it goes. Got a bit of height with it this time. Goes in. Bass tried to get it out. Left down there to Victor Harbour to get it out through Proud, but Proud's kick's cut off. Across the ground they go with it. Two Victor players there probably waited a little bit for each other. They want to crash into each other. Terrible hand pass though, went across, and this will be taken now by Tyson. Has got hold of it. That's Tyson Hoffman. Down to the forward line it goes. I don't think anyone touched that one either. They're trying to con the umpire into that. The umpire's not having a bar of that. He said, I don't reckon he got his fist anywhere.
No.
And the ball will be kicked back in, Nifty.
Yeah, there's three of them out there. You're not going to cheat them up too much. Ball comes back in, and you can see just the breeze holds it up. Aldous underneath it, couldn't get it. Well done by Bass, held on to, but finally gets the kick away. And well done to the defenders back down there for Victor Harbour.
Short 10,
Benny Bash.
Short 15.
Yeah, well, short 15's a pay, but the ones that you don't hang on to long enough, oh, never mind. Ball goes up, holds up again in the breeze again. Well done, Michael Ross underneath it, trying to claim that one.
He did he?
No, I think he had plenty of that one. And umpire says, just looks him out in the eye and just grabs the footy out of his hand, throws it up. Beatty's underneath the footy, tries to get it. Barillo in there, the little live wire, gets it close to the boundary line in front of us. That got him, he's tackled, and well, he got it and tried to pull it back underneath, and never mind, but it's right on the boundary line. We get a good vision. This one's better than watching on telly. Here, kids.
Isn't it?
Up high she goes again. Tap down this by McKay. Underneath it's Beatty. Kicks it around the body. Aldous gets a little help on. Down the line. Look out. Stanfield's coming through. Aldous in. Gets him again. Done it. Oh, tried the little clever two-tick. You could be in trouble. Doesn't. Comes back. Willunga now clear the footy through Jack Burns. Burns has gone a little bit too far deep out into the barbecue pocket, and Victor Harbour through Basham clear the football. Basham just gets it and pumps it long. Alloway, well done, good run, and received it. Got underneath the footy from a long bomb from Basham. Alloway loads up, goes in front of the club rooms. Out there wide he goes, and I reckon that could be Fletcher, is there? Kruger, no, Matty Kruger.
Could be Kruger, yeah.
Kruger right out in front of the players race. He just has to have a bit of a breather at the moment and wait for the boys to stream back down the line. Loads up, looking for a target, not there. Well done by Sam Alexopoulos, brings the footy to the ground, but it's stolen back. That's Barillo. Barillo goes in, heads for the open goal. I think Bradley Barillo's got one for Victor. He has. Well done, well earned, and well done from the back lines there, all the way from Basham to Alloway down the line. Well done and well roved there by young Barillo. So 2-5 Victor Harbour, 2 goals, 6 Willunga on a Telstra Shop scoreboard. Kev, game
First goal for this quarter.
Could be. It's only one kick you're away. Yeah, game on. Oh, there it is, half time.
Must have gone, the siren must have gone then, just as that ball was kicked through for the goal before they waved the flags. Otherwise it shouldn't have gone.
Shouldn't have gone. Shouldn't have gone indeed. So, well, Kev, not many goal kickers. We've got so Toddy
Not going to take long to go through the goal kickers, is it?
Well, I'll do Willunga's, and I'll be too tired to do them after I do Victor Harvest. But Toddy Martin for Willunga has one. Tyson Hoffman has one. They're all in the first quarter.
Bradley Barillo was only goal scorer for that quarter for either side, and Clint Alloway, he got his goal a long time ago. So that's it. It's half time here at Willunga Oval with Victor Harbour 2-5, Willunga 2-6.
Dad, we want to go camping.
Camping? We don't even have a tent.
For all your camping needs, see Victor Camping at 6 Lincoln Park Drive, Hindmarsh Valley, just off Waterport Road, on the outskirts of Victor Harbour. Phone 0452 373 944.
You girls happy now?
Yeah, Dad, we're over the moon.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Thank you very much. Here we go, the start of the third term, the Indigenous round, Victor Harbour and Willunga down at the beautiful Willunga Oval, bathed in sunshine. They're going in hard. Beatty's gone in, Wheatra's gone in, and the umpire will come up with the footy. No winners out of that one. Umpire, up they go again. Bass, McKay. McKay, I reckon, got his fist to it a bit better. Kick around, little kick out of this by Barillo. Willunga can run onto the footy. Or handball comes back out. Beautiful, intercepted this by Adam Love. Adam Love gets the footy back over the top. He's a bouncy one. Here's our old mate Leachy. Can't get on of it. Goes out to Scooter Brown. Brown goes over to Sammy Alexopoulos. He's got Birdie down the line. Stretches out to it. Got time to get the fingertips to it and the kick away. Kick away he does, gets it out to his old teammate out there in Timmy Boy. Timmy Boy turns it and burns it. Straight down the throat of Basham and half back.
Basham had just about kicked this
Kick it into the goal square if he wanted to launch it. Launch it he does. Here we go. Up and over the top of the square she goes. Alloway's the target, but it meets him at his feet. Can't run onto it. Well done to Willunga's defenders. Come again. Sam Alexopoulos, the control master, down there to Burdett. Does the Watusi around the player. The quick step around. Gets his kick away. Not effective though. Victor. Get it. Clear it. Up over the top. Run on it is down there by Brian. Brian gets the ball up to a teammate. The turnover comes down to LJ Connors. Connors now gets it up. Teammates. One-on-one competition. Willunga queuing up, back door they roll. Comes in now to Jake Rennie. Rennie gets it up to the teammate out there. He has to get rid of it like a hot potato. That is Draper. Footy down, Victor again. Could have been kick away. It is by Victor, but comes up and that's Timmy Boyd again.
Gonna pay that one.
That was a finger tipper, but took it to ground. Thank Cookie. We'll get them off in a minute. Boyd now with the footy, loads up, worm burner, goes in. Chance here though for Beatty, just reads them beautifully, kick around the body to the boundary line to the interchange race, and Cookie, those scores. Thank you, Cookie.
Victor have a wild kick in for goal. Hits the ground, bounces across the line, and another free kick to Willunga.
Some big scores up there. Interesting one there from the Bay Oval. A must win for the Bays as well. Over number 3 spotters there in McLaren, so interesting game. Willunga with the 40, little short chip in, it's come out okay in the defence of the pocket over the top. Here's a chance, Barillo. Barillo handballs back forward, kick's got to get away, and it does get away through Henry Martin. Doesn't do too much effective. Sam Alexopoulos has Victor. He should be done on the ball. No, he won't be.
Throw in,
and boundary umpire will come into play and throw it in. He said throw it in, young fella. He said handball. Oh, hang on, he wants to have a chat. We're having a chat. What do we reckon? Well, I said throw it in. He said it come off hands. He was right on the line. I put my foot here on the line, and this is what's going to happen. So
mother's meeting out here, isn't it?
Bring in some more umpires. That's what we need. Get a couple more in there. The goal umpire's even going to come into play. No, it's going to go back. Sam Alexopoulos is going to be the kick. Boundary umpire's the clear winner out of that one, Kev.
Yeah.
And Sammy Alexopoulos. He goes inbound. Inbound he does. And player there from Willunga gets one in the back of the head from Michael Ross, and he ain't real happy about all that one. I don't think the player can take the kick, can he? Aldous wants to take a gun. That's Bass down there. That's dusted the ears out. You know, seeing a couple?
Might be seeing a few stars out there.
Bass is going to go up and get it, because Bass has to either take the kick or get off the ground, and he's gone back and taken the kick. Oh, sorry, it's Timmy Boyd that had it back there. So Bass goes backwards, short ball. Finds the old Steve's back there. Bradley Haskett. No, well, we didn't gain anything. We lost about 20. Down comes Scooter Brown, coming on the recovery side, doesn't work it. Brad Haskett goes back, loads up the bomb, heads towards the barbecue shed. One with sauce on it, thinks please. Ball comes in, Victor Harbour working overtime. They need to get score on the board. They need to start shooting straight. Comes back, Sam Alexopoulos again into the fray. Tap down, over the top, run on. Victor can go up to Birdie through the centre. He wanted it, he got overdone. Kick goes forward, effective. Goes straight down the throat there of Toddy Martin. Martin now clears the footy, one-on-one contest before they can run on to Victor working overtime. Willunga in hard to turnover, comes back around, kick on its way. No. And that was Tyson Hoffman off target, through for a minor score, Kev. So 2 goals 7 Willunga, 2 goals 5 Victor Harbour on a Tilton Chop scoreboard.
Racing ahead at the moment with scores.
Logging along.
We got Victor now with the ball, bring it back in, they go over the clubroom side with it, and I wonder why they can't score, because it's so hard to get it down from there. And Victor Harbour take the mark over there in front of the timekeeper's box. Kick it down again, it goes further down the ground, off hands it goes. Willunga got hold of it, the hand pass goes the wrong way. Victor got a back up there, and they should be able to get this further down the ground. They do. That's Connors that had hold of it. Got a hand pass away, and all the player then just got his kick in time. And here's a chance now, and runs. Oh, he took too long. He had to do an open goal, and he just.
Footy's coming back. Free kick, Willunga. Yeah.
It had to be a free kick to Willunga. He spent too long organising himself. Across it goes now to Burdett, and Burdett's got hold of it. He kicks it down. He's looking for his teammate further down the ground, and as Billy Cook has got the mark. And Billy Cook now gets almost down to the wing with it. The tall players go up for it, and it's a Willunga player in a sandwich there, and no hope of getting out. And it might have been Aldous that tried to get out here, no hope of it. And the central umpire will come in and throw it in. Weecher almost had that one. Aldous is back in the fray, and the umpire pays another bounce.
Just got off the ground, he just got put on it again.
Up they go again. Big jump down there by Willunga, quick kick out of the pack. Well, there's a little bit slow there, and that's Leachy. He was the one that did the deal a couple of weeks ago, wasn't he? Nifty. Kicked one of those goals that were needed, and the ball now, here's a chance now, it's gone over the top to Weecher. Weecher is just trying to keep it in. Willunga have got the numbers out there, goes over there to Stanfield, and the ball is kicked by Willunga out of bounds on the full, and they don't need the Hawkeye for that one, Nifty. It was way over the top of the cars and nearly hit the club rooms up the top. Take a while to bring it back again. 7 minutes into the third quarter, and not a goal been kicked in the second half. And here's a chance now for LJ Connors. He's got hold of the ball now, and Yeah, on the ground they go with it. And I don't think anyone's
going to go back again. Anybody for tennis?
It's going to go back again, and there's another free because the ball just goes over the pack, hits the ground, and it rolls across the boundary line.
Brad Askett with the 40 to bring it back in again. Where's he going to go? Follow the line again. Backwards she goes. Askett loads up. Little fella's only the ones down on the ground, but his jumper's been held onto. Advantage paid to Victor Harbour though. Free kick's been given at advantage, and the advantage was a good one because the kick's gone straight down the throat of Ross. Centre half forward, right dead smack in the middle. Wants Alloway for a lead, and Alloway said no, shoot it. So he trusts him. Free's behind him. Michael Ross is a good kick of the footy.
I reckon he just about gets it.
He'll nail it. He's going to be kicking this one from about 51 metres with a good breeze.
Yeah, the umpire's right on the 50-metre arc.
Yep. So Michael Ross sets himself on his way. The walk's coming back in, right on the 50-metre arc. Kicks it from 53. The kick is going, it's going, and it's goal. That's Michael Ross. That is an absolute norther for Michael Ross and the Victor Harbour Footy Club. They hit the lead, Kev. They go to 3 goals 5 to Willunga, 2 goals 7 on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs. 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 088 7973.
I think you can see another couple of games coming up here. Ball will throw it up in the centre, on the ground it goes, and umpire will come in and toss it up again.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Clint that happy,
no,
with the goal.
He'd be happy to end up, well they could end up in a bit of trouble still, though if Encounter Bay can end up beating McLaren, it'll still rely on what happens next week.
Yeah, it does.
Umpire, let's play go on out there now, and Willunga have got hold of the ball. Hoffman kicks it back again, or a good finger tipper out there by Beef.
No,
Boydie, is it? Boydie's got hold of it, and he'll kick that in, and he did, he burned it, but he tried to kick it to Beef and didn't go anywhere near him. And Victor with the ball. Umpire tells him to play on. There was no one on the mark. He could have run a bit further if he wanted to. Over the back of the pack it goes. Goes down further, and there's a chance out here for Alexopoulos. Alexopoulos' kick is cut off by Victor, and it's a one-on-one down
back
there.
Alloway,
yeah, back Alloway to the one-on-one.
He's off.
And he turns around and
Barillo!
There he goes, Barillo. Just as well he didn't run across the line with it and kick it the other side of the line.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Victor in front, they're kicking with the breezes quarter though.
Umpire with the footy, up by they go again. Bass gets the tap down again. Through they come through Boyd. Boyd goes over back to Bass. Bass over the top, through to Stanfield. Stanfield taps it on. Needs to run onto himself, but it isn't. Victor Harbour's there. Oh, they might have spoiled themselves there. The handball, not a good one. Up over the top. No, they'll clear it. They can get away with it. Handball, backwards and forwards. Just waxing stats. Kick forward, smothered beautifully. Quicked up now for Altus. Altus Willunga drives the football back in. That's a good high flying mark across the back of the pack down there in Benny Basham. Basham now loads up, back into the centre. Straight down the spine, we're going to head Michael Ross, target sticky fingers today, Michael Ross. Got it and goes. One-on-one to Alloway, it's what he needs. Alloway can run on the footy. Foot race is on. Alloway, Haskett beats him, the boundary line does. And the boundary umpire will come into play. No, it's going to go back to Brad Haskett, so didn't come off fingers.
No one touched it.
Thought he might have got some fingertips when it come to ground.
Don't think so.
Haskett's your man, Kev.
Haskett now by the point post, plays on around the point post, gets it over to Brown. That was the distance required, but anyway, the umpire says it is, and the mark has gone across here to Damon Ross, I think.
No, Gilesy.
Gilesy, is it? It's hard to see where I am here, around the corner.
Richard
and
Giles.
then he kicks it right back in again. It's gone over to Brown. Brown will end up kicking a point from the way he's going out there in a minute, and finds his teammate out there under the shade of the trees by the school. Off hands it goes. Here's a chance now for a free kick has been paid out here, I think, to Willunga.
Has been.
And Willunga will go back and take their kick.
Braden Aldous.
He's everywhere. He's like pepper and salt, isn't he? He's in everything at the moment. And there's a little kick down the packet goes, taken out here by the big fella out there in Bass. Bass gets a hand pass across the Burdette, goes into the centre, goes on the cricket pitch out there. Beatty gets a quick kick of it. Oh, he gets the ball back again. There's a race on out here. They've got to shepherd off because there's two of them going for the same ball. They do shepherd off, and Willunga pick it up down there through James Collier, and it's off hands. And
free
the umpire paid a free kick out here. I think he has, and it's a free kick to Willunga.
A bit of hanging on, I reckon, would have been.
And Jake Stanfield now has got a chance.
Well, it's a handy bloke to have the footy.
Through a goal. Yes, it is. Yeah, he hadn't had too many shots today. And Stanfield now is straight in front. Probably only about 35 out though. Gets the ball on the boot, and they all like that one, and that one goes through for the third goal of Willunga. Willunga 3 goals 7. Victor Harbour 4 goals 5.
Australian Prestige Removals is your locally owned and operated furniture removals and freight specialists. Whether you're moving house, business or office, we'll take extra care of your valued possessions. We specialise in handling fragile freight, antique furniture, pianos and pool tables, and we can also supply labour hire for packing. Need to move on a weekend? No problem. Australian Prestige Removals operate on weekends at no extra cost. For a competitive quote on your next local or interstate furniture removal, call the Furniture Removals and Freight Specialists. Australian Prestige Removals. Phone 0484 787 345.
Good start against McLaren, so Victor Harbour will be hating that.
Yeah.
Ball with umpire Jensen again in the middle. 2 ruckman, the 2-3s. McKay wins it over Bass. McKay gets it down at the top. The run comes back in. Well done, Willunga. Handball up over the top again, but Victor Harbour waiting back for it. Quick hands, goes back out wide again. Run around the body there is Adam Love. Love turns over, turns the footy. Good tackle. Down, umpire says, nah, play it on. Hands come out again. Here's a chance now for Basham. Basham it again. It is for Victor Harbour. Can't get hold of the footy. Samuel gets it down. Clint Alloway, can he break free, get a kick away? No, he can't. Oh, Leachy's in there again.
Here's a chance.
Can't. There's a chance for Willunga. Oh, their kick's on its way and unloaded.
You'll get another kick.
No, he won't.
Ready?
No, that was a fair bump. Come back out. It's off target and through for 1 point. A player who's hit has been right up the centre, and he is down and hurt, and he would need a little bit of help out there because he'd be sucking in.
A point to Victor anyway, isn't it?
Yep, it is a point to Victor. Any of the breeze that was round there, who was that? Fletcher. It is. It's gone down. That was a fair bump. Ryan Fletcher, he just walked straight, and Willunga defence come out and walked straight into him, or ran straight into him.
Yeah, well, he's up.
He's up.
He's up, rearing to go again, sucking a few deep ones, isn't he?
Absolutely. Haskett.
Haskett brings it back in again. Not a bad kick into the breeze out there. In front there with Willunga, though, leading the race for the ball now. Beatty gets it over the top of Brown. Brown kicks it in the centre. Didn't look where he kicked it, and it goes across there to Bartram. Bartram got hold of it and he kicks it over there
Michael Ross.
Michael Ross. And Ross proved that he can kick it from there a while ago.
About 5 metres around further than what he was, and probably squared up more.
I reckon he's a bit closer now. He's about one big step closer.
Yep.
From the arc I can see out there, and he's proved he can kick it from there. Can he do it again? Goes back to take his kick. 16 minutes gone in this third term. Player on the mate, he'll be tired by the time he finishes that. This one won't go through for a goal from there anyway. And there's a good marking taken down there in the
Brownie redeemed himself.
So Scott Brown's got hold of it. Goes back to take his kick, and all worries me too. You only got to make a mess of that and over in all sorts of strife. Anyway, he kicks it back to a teammate almost on the goal line.
Haskett.
And Haskett's got over it. He decides he'll run around Alloway. Not a good kick in, but it's good marking taken out there by Bass. Bass has got hold of it for Willunga. He kicks another short one in, but he short one out there. Well, I think the player marked hold of that. No. But anyway, he didn't complete it according to the umpire out here. And here's a chance now with Victor got hold of it. They can kick it right back into the goal spare, and this one's going to hit the cars on the full out there. It did.
Youch.
Bang! You wouldn't want your new car out there.
Well, there's a free dent.
There's that one's gone. One for the dent knockers out there, and it's gone out of bounds on the full, and it will be kicked back in by. He's not saying, well, someone couldn't have touched that, did they?
Oh, get off. Is he?
I think it's got to be a kick here.
Haskett says just give me the footy.
Yeah, Haskett says give it to me.
No, he's giving it to JT Stanfield.
Oh, well,
What's the
no,
difference?
no,
No,
Haskett have it after all of that.
It hit the car on the full, so I don't know.
I don't know how could have missed, no. Unless the car's out on the oval. Anyway, Haskett got hold of it. Puts the ball up high again. Kicked it into the breeze, it goes, pushed down by Victor, held it down near the boundary line, across the line it goes, and it will be thrown in. Well, 18 minutes of this quarter gone, and the quarters are fairly short because there has not been a great deal of time on.
No, well, it's been the shortest quarters we've had all year, I reckon. Just that second quarter's just floated.
Yeah, 23-48 one of them, and the other one was.
Boundary umpire with the footy again in up, they go, McKay helps it, it's on its way out over the back of the pack. Victor player got hold of it, they got hold of him. Umpire creates a stoppage. Umpire Jensen will come in and ball up again. Tap down, half forward line it is, now to Beatty. Beatty gets it, kicks one around the body, heading for a bit of sausage on it, comes back around it, well picked up, it is there by Stanfield. Stanfield trajectory low, kicks it to Boydie. Boydie's got options everywhere down the line.
Oh,
here's a big one out on the side, chance here for Draper. Draper got it, looks, balks a little topo. Well, it was a soft kick in, he should have kicked that with a bit more power. Give Victor a chance there to defend it, and they're queuing up now. The defenders did well. The old 1-2 handballs down the line. Oh! Clint Attaway just got a falcon fair in the schnoz.
Jeez,
that sun, he must have looked up and straight into the sun, and that whacked him fair in the gob. And he's got up smiling. The boys from the sideline giving him a bit of
shawag.
And he's just making sure that she's not bleeding any claret, but he's okay. He's just ran back to centre up forward with a smile. That one did. Oh, I can see that. Shook him up. Ball comes back in. They worked out code for Victor. Here comes Alloway into it again. Overrun the footy. Chance here for Haskett to do a bit of clean-up work. Looks left, looks right. Gives a handball out to off to Browning. Scooter Brown back to Haskett. Haskett shows the thing. Kicks it in the back of Leachy's head. There's a bit of this Heck Falconberg going on at the moment. Willunga control the footy up over the top. Chance here for Boyd. Boyd kicks it into a mess of players, even his own. Kick wasn't a good one. Tackle comes in from Bass. He'll pull the stoppage, and Willunga will be quite happy about that.
Well, they have it.
3-7 it is, Willunga. 4 goals, 6 Victor Harbour, and a must-win game for them.
5 points the difference. Jensen throws the ball up high, goes over near the boundary line and push it across the line, and out of bounds it goes, and that'll result in a throw-in. Probably be another 3 or 4 minutes for this quarter to go. The umpire's got hold of it. Good throwing, give the ruckman a pretty good chance here. They do, they go up for it, ball comes down loose, goes to Victor through Ben Williams. He gets a hand pass away. Don't want to mess around with it too much, down to the forward line it goes. Coming out there, the player there for Willunga hit him on the chest, bounced off, and luckily for Willunga, the ball was into a pack of players, and the umpire will throw it up. Up it goes. Oh, good knockdown there by Bass. And umpire said, yeah, I don't think Bass knew he got the free kick, but anyway, he has. And Bass will take the free kick. No, he won't. It's gone to someone else. Billy Cook's got hold of it. Billy Cook with the free kick.
Oh, they're still having a big discussion with the umpires or whatever. Oh, here it is. He did. He kicked the point for him.
Yeah.
He said it was going to happen, and it happened.
It happened.
Kicking across the face of goals, folks, out of the pocket, into Haskett, went to his feet, dribbled away, bounced over his head, went through for a point.
4 goals 7, 3 goals 7.
Haskett,
6 points the difference.
Haskett does the clear in and out. Haskett kicks it out of bounds on the full. He couldn't even kick it 10 metres to Sam Alexopoulos. And giving Victor a shot on, this could be a 7-point play, and you reckon that Clint Alloway would be happy about that. The player just, he's a bit dumbfounded. He goes, well, I haven't been put in this position before. Where I go? Around we go. Snap it around the body. That wasn't a good one. If you're watching AFL last night, seen a couple of shockers there as well. But wasn't to be. Comes off hands, socketed along the ground, gone out of bounds, and the boundary umpire will come into play.
That was a shocking bit of play there, wasn't it?
I just can't see Brad Askett, like all the experience in the games, it can happen to everyone. He's missed Sam Alex Poles by 3 metres. It's straight in the full, straight across the face of goals too, which gets the old heart pumping.
Anyway, the throwing comes in. Here was a chance for Alloway to get that one. He can't get it, but they get it at the moment. Or the Victor player there.
Too high, free kick.
And here comes a free kick to Victor Harbour.
That'll be Barillo. Multiple goal scorer Barillo.
And Barillo is the only one out there that scored 2 goals. He's got a chance to score 3. Now that'd be a hell of a thing to kick 3 goals in a game like this. But in he comes now. He's on a bit of an angle here, and he has been lucky to kick. In fact, he's kicked that one. Minor score, would have only just gone inside the post, and it's a point to Victor. 4-8 to Victor, 3 goals, 7 to Willunga, and a minute of time on, nearly gone, Nifty.
Have to. Both sides have given the game away. Like they've cost each other. Both of them to blame. They brought it right into it again. Kick comes back in. Better one from Askett. Willunga clear it through Brown. Brown takes onto the spectators on the sideline. That's why you shouldn't be over the boundary line. Comes back in to Stanfield to Bird out. Here comes a little bit of passage. Can the master do it? Bird out does it. Oh, the slips catch comes through. That'd have to be Hoffman. It would be sliding through on the feet. Caught it on his back. Hoffman loads up the centre half forward to full forward. Goes again. A mark wants to be deemed to be paid. Kick, curried one through, touched off hands. Through for a minor score, and that was Jake Rennie. They did all the hard work. They got it up there pronto, Kev, but couldn't get the major.
4-8, 3-8. Victor ahead by 6 points. They didn't waste any time getting playing again. A good mark under plenty of pressure down there taken by Victor. It's probably a Basham.
I can bash him to bash him, I reckon it was.
I reckon it might have been too. Now the ball.
Oh, well.
Alloway got up high. Yeah, he had a nosebleed. He was up that high then. And here's a chance for I think he got one off the football a couple of minutes ago. The ball pushed the line, crossed the line and out of bounds. Well, that's 2 minutes of time on gone as a big black cloud hovers over the oval here, right in front of your truck, Nifty.
Yeah, thank you very much.
They go up there, push down on the bottom, and here's a chance for Victor to get in and get the ball. They can't. It'd be handy if they get a goal here. In fact, the umpire held it up there for a long time before he decided to call it up. Called it up this time for another throw-in. Victor Harbour got hold of it. Can they get clear? They do. Here's a chance if the player can run down the ground. If he gets hold of it, he got hold of the bounce, fell over, and bash him. They're trying to stop
it. On the ball. On the ball. That is the biggest on the ball decision you can ever get. Look at the crowd going bonkers. Come on, that's past textbook.
He juggled it for about 30 seconds, didn't he? Got to throw up balls on the go on the ground, and the umpire will throw it up again.
I don't know, you're an old umpire. Kev, how did you see that one?
I reckon he could have blown the whistle 3 times then for holding the ball, but anyway, Willunga kick it out of the pack, and they kick it down there to the player now that's got hold of it down there, and that is Tyson Hoffman again. We must be very close to the 3/4 time siren down there. Victor player picks it up, and it's into a stack of players, and the umpire comes in and says, free kick Victor Harbour. And Victor Harbour will get a chance, and they don't want to give away any silly free kicks here because they hold a 6-point lead at the moment. Off hands it goes down there, and here's a chance for Victor again. Well, not a good hand pass. Maybe he's made up for it this time. Down it goes further to Nicholas Perillo.
He's full.
Out on the mess of it. Oh, out in the full, was it? So we go back now to take his kick. That might be Brownie had another kick, was it? And Brownie tries to kick it down, and the small player in the front of the pack there will take the mark and pays the kick with it.
Hobbled off. He's been down there on play a long time, so he's hobbling off. He doesn't look like he's going to take too much longer. And there goes the honker.
That's the way, because it is
3/4 time.
3/4 time here, and there was 4 minutes of time on in that quarter.
That was a big quarter, that one, Kev.
It was a big quarter. They've
didn't get much time out of bounds. Looking for it under cut.
Victor Harbour go to 4 goals 8. They kicked 2 goals 2 in that quarter. To Willunga 3 goals 8, and Willunga kicked 1 goal 3. So they haven't kicked much between them, but it's a 6-point lead at the moment to Victor Harbour, and 6 points out there is probably worth about 5 goals on a good day, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you need to add up in the centre and go. We're in front of all the other games around the ground, so at half-time around the ground, so it's Moponga 10-3, Yank 5 points, Mount Compass 9-7, Strath 3-3, Langhorne Creek, Cookies, lovely boys, 10 goals 10. They're on the board this week, that's good to see before half-time. They kicked 10-10 this week before half-time, that's good. Gore, Port Elliot 2 goals 2, and Encounter Bay in a must-win game down there, 7-5, McLaren 3-2 kept.
Yeah, well, that's an interesting score, isn't it? Because Encounter Bay are more or less guaranteed to win next week. They play Gore. It'll be the upset of the year if Gore beat them.
They're getting closer to the win though, Gore. You wouldn't want to take them lightly.
No, you wouldn't want to take them lightly.
You wouldn't want to take them lightly. Someone's going to pull an upset, the biggest upset in the season, and Gore in the box seat.
If Encounter Bay get beaten by Gore next week, that'll be the biggest upset of the season, I reckon.
Probably would be right. But it's game on. So this one's...
Goal scorers so far in FD, we've got 2 to Bradley Barillo, 1 to Michael Ross and 1 to Clint Alloway from Victor. While for Willunga, we've got Jake Stanfield, Todd Martin and Tyson Hoffman. So our top goal scorers down here are not putting many on the board.
No, they're not indeed. Not indeed. Well, Alloway, those 3 points he kicked in that, was it the first quarter, I think it was, it's going to come back. Is that going to come back and haunt them? So both sides have done it. They've cost themselves both dearly in front of goals, both sides. So this condition's tough. Very, very gusty out there. We've been lucky. It's only had a little bit of drizzly rain, but
we might be
a little bit more coming.
More covered from somewhere.
3/4 time, Cookie. We'll let you pay some bills, and we'll be right back in a couple of minutes with the last quarter here at the Willunga Oval.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's public service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931, email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
The last quarter sounds. Umpire has the footy. We go all off. It's a 6-point margin in the way of Victor Harbour. Up they go. Even the footy gets blown out before it comes down the ground. McKay up. Wheatra gets the footy. Here comes Victor. Drive it into the breeze. Oh, you can just see it hold up the footy. The run on comes in. The Masters come in. Birdie overruns the football. Victor Harbour in. Burdette gets it again. You don't keep that old dog down too long. The Willunga get the kick away. Kick bound. Comes back in. Tyson Hoffman's got it. We've had a great season. Tyson Hoffman, first goal of the day. Oh, he needs someone in. Oh, Willunga got called out, I reckon. Oh, and there's it comes. Well, it doesn't matter how they got called out. He kicked it, sliced it off the side of the boot, and Willunga will have a free kick in and probably shot on goal from that distance, or find a target.
Shocker of a kick, wasn't it? I mean, they're not the only ones that have done that, eh?
Oh no, not both sides. I mean, you just can't drop it onto the boot, and it's just blowing off the side, and you're shanking it. So Willunga with a shot on goal. We're having a crack at it. The kick is up in the air. We've given it the air. We've given it the elevation. They're flying high. They're flying early. It's come off hands, gone to the boundary line. Victor Harbour will be quite happy to see it do that way. We'll have a boundary umpire. We'll throw it in. Boundary umpire right on the spot, right on the plane. So there's a big gathering of players. Up on the go again, in no front, even ruck contest. Bass gets it down. Bass gets a second effort, third effort, comes in. Look out, Beatty's head down, bum up, trying to go through. Gets the footy dispossessed and goes over the boundary line. The boundary umpire will repeat the dose and throw it back in once again.
This will happen a few times, you would think, this quarter.
Yeah. Keep an eye on them when that footy comes out. Here they go again. Bass again, punches this time, changes up plan. Here comes Basham. Toot Basham. He can't get none for holding the ball. No one can. Ball comes back up high again, up underneath the football. Hands comes out. Sam Alexopoulos. Here comes a few hundred games between them. Sam Alexopoulos to Haskett. Haskett now to the young fella and Tyson Hoffman. He'll be getting close to horribly the best player on the ground for
He's had
an absolute ripper.
Beatty's had a fair few.
Tyson has gone back, and Tyson's going to back the leg here. We're going for 55 metres, and we're going for the launch. This could draw it up. Hoffman goes back. He doesn't drop the footy properly on the boot. They're going up high. Victor get hold of it. Willunga at the bottom, try to squeeze it out. Basham's got hold of the footy. The run will come out with some help. Help comes away. Well, Victor load up out towards the barbecue shed, but intercepted underneath it is Willunga to return the journey. Switch up play, switch to this side of the ground. They do. The lead comes out. Oh, there was a player there that slipped, but Bass has got it. No, it's not. Look, Billy Cook. He's got it. Oh, the kick around the body. It's gone straight down the throat of Altus, standing on the goal line.
And the Victor player saying he's got to go around. Well, he marked it right in the middle of the goal square.
Doesn't matter, in the square, dead straight in front. Aldous doesn't muck around, puts it straight through the high diddle. Scores are locked away here at the Willunga Oval. 4 goals, 8 apiece on our Telstra Shop scoreboard, Kev.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
32 apiece here at the Willunga Oval. Very important game for Victor, not so important for Willunga. Umpire throws it up in the centre. Up it goes, pushed down by Willunga again. Ball comes in there, well, Willunga tried to go in and pick it up. Player bent down there, picked it up. He just cannot get rid of it. And the umpire feels for him a little bit there and says, I'll throw it up. So he throws it up again. Try to push it down. That's out there, the big fellas up there, a bit of volleyball. Ross tries to get in there and pick it up. He's standing there, he dives in on top of it, and the umpire will go through it once again. There won't be too many easy kicks out there now.
Oh no.
Especially in Victor's way, because Victor has got to win this one, especially if Encounter get up and beat McLaren like they are at the moment. Another ball up, says the umpire. And the umpire will come in and throw it up again.
A draw, another one for Victor.
Be interesting if it was a draw, wouldn't it?
It's a one-pointer.
Up they go again, knocked down by Bass, ball comes down, here's a chance for Victor to get it out. Wheatree, he tried to run past, he can't get through either. If he can't get through, it's pretty hard to get through.
He didn't come through.
Ball's on the ground, here's a hand pass out, and Wheatree's down there, he's got it on his hands and knees at the moment. Comes out loose, Alloway's in there. Alloway's not letting the ball go to anyone, he got a free kick then, and he will be able to put his boot into that. When he goes straight down the ground, they've got to do something with it. Off he goes, runs around, he has a mile with it at the moment, and the umpire won't think he lets him do it. Ball's on the ground, here's a chance now for Victor. Good hand pass goes down a bit further, and I reckon it might be Alloway that had it again, and his kick falls well short down there, and it's gone over here to Haskett. Haskett gets it over to his teammate. They're on the top side again. They love it on the top side over here at Willunga. Goes out to Burdett. Burdett picks it up, turns around, goes into the centre and finds his teammate almost in the centre of the ground.
Oh, Bass could have turned and gone then.
I think Victor Harbour are playing
they've gone defensive.
Loose man, haven't they?
Well, Alloway's, they've got to go for the guts, don't they?
You don't want to go defensive yet. The ball's been marked by Tim Boyd on the half-forward flank.
Alloway's got a good motor, but look,
he's not that quick.
No.
Here comes Boyd. Puts the ball up high down there, and all players come out.
Oh, that's hurt.
He has hurt himself. He has fallen right down on his behind, and the ball goes through. So a minor score, 4 goals, 9 to Willunga. 4-9
yeah,
4-9, 4-8.
4-9 to 4-8. 1 point, as Trev would say. That is a handy point. Victor Harbour to bring the football back in, courtesy of the way of Bartram. Bartram puts a high one back in. Plenty of players flying for the footy. Ross in there. Punch it goes to ground. Beatty's up with his hands up, pleading to the umpire. He ain't getting no sympathy from the old Jet Jensen down there.
Well, Victor Harbour got a score now if they're going to win it.
Ball comes back out. Willunga don't. Willunga scream it around the body again. Well done defence for Victor. Take a good control mark. Need to clear it, and they need to clear it straight. Well, they're going for the gut. Straight down the line they do. Good mark. Run back out there. That'd have to be Michael Ross.
Looks like him.
We're going to keep coming.
Ross
We
is
can't
saying,
level. They flood it down. He has to wait and wait and wait until players pick up positions and try and move for him. Ross has come out, teammate, load up, come down the top side, club room side wing, comes out the back. There's a chance for Love. Handballs up to the teammate down there, and Martin back in. Fletcher is back up on the ground. I didn't think he would when he hobbled off that third turn. Back in again. Scotty Brown's got all the footy. The umpire's honking the whistle out there, and the boundary umpire says it's gone out off hands, and we'll throw it back in.
Yeah, I think Victor will work down now. They've got to score.
They do need to score.
They can't just hold it up.
McKay and Bass will do battling. Oh, McKay's come straight in the back of Bass. How did we see that one? Oh, clear play on's the call. Boyd gets it. Back out wide to Burdett. Burdett has to do the Watusi again, which is great out. Handball back over the top to Mills, I think it would have been. Now through to Boyd. Boyd now loads up down the line. Bouncy ball. Here's a chance for Aldous again. Can he steal the show? No, it doesn't overrun for him. They're fighting over the footy at ground level. Umpire will come into play and we'll ball up deep in the pocket. Deep in Willunga's pocket, which is not where Victor wanted to be. Tough to score to the main road end. Ball comes back in. Willunga try to get it. Well done by Michael Ross. Gets it up to a teammate. Handball. What do they want here? They just want to run it out of bounds. Oh, he's going to get done on the ball. Yeah. Well, Victor Harbour was screaming. He tried to wrestle it to the boundary line. He had no attempt to get rid of it. And Willunga through. Billy Cook will have a shot on goal. Well, Billy, how's you dropping it on the footy going? In he comes. That's better. Beautiful looking drop punt. And Billy Cook, that's what happens when you drop it on the boot. You put them straight through the high diddle. Willunga now slip along 2 kicks clear. They go to 5 goals 9 to Victor Harbour. 4 goals 8 on a Telstra Shop scoreboard there in the Victor Harbour Central Shopping Centre, Kev.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs. 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
We've been playing 8 minutes, and it's an 7 point lead there at the moment to Willunga. Ball's on the ground. Willunga trying to get it out. They might have got it out here. Burdett gets out, hops out the way. Almost had hold of his foot then, but anyway, in they go. Ross tried to get it out, blocks the ball off the boot, and they could get another one further down the goals. Oh, he did. He turns well then, and that was Hoffman again. And Hoffman kicks it almost.
Oh, good crap. Billy's on fire.
And that's Billy Cook again.
Hey, he's away.
And Billy Cook's going to have to go around a fair bit here.
He's sneaking. Oh, no, it's not Billy Cook. It's his nemesis, Todd Martin.
Yep.
Those 18s, 19s, and they fly. That was a good crowd.
From behind, too.
Toddy had this about the same as Billy, so can he straighten up?
So Todd Martin.
Oh yes, he can.
That one, and they've worked that out to kick it straight, and there's another goal to Willunga. Willunga go to 6 goals 9, and that's Todd Martin's second goal.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Up it goes again in the centre. Good eye throw up out there. Oh, knocked down by Bass. Ross had his arm held onto. Luckily he got his arm free. Manages to get the ball away though. Goes over here to Brown. Brown kicks it down to the forward line. This is going to be interesting to see which way it bounces. Well, it bounces anyway. The player there slips over. He's in a bit of trouble there.
It's like dropping a chip down the beach, isn't it? The seagulls are all over him.
That was Ben Basham. He bent down and then over he went. No one went near him from the throw up from the umpire. Can it come back loose to Victor again? It does. Umpire, let's play go on. Willunga will try again. It's another Basham down there that's got hold of it. He gets it over the top to his brother. Now LJ Connors has got it. Down the ground he goes with it. Off hands it goes. It's on the ground. Victor Harbour will try and pick this one up. They do pick it up. Player there's grabbed hold of it for a while. That's Alloway. He kicks a little worm burner in, and it's marked down there on the half forward flank by his teammate. Kicks it in a little bit further, and there's a mark being paid down there. That's Barillo. Barillo, oh, it wasn't a good hand pass that he gave away then. Holding the ball, says the umpire. Willunga get the free kick.
And they're out.
And they're out. They're out. They've got players loose all over the ground if they want to use them. Goes over the top.
Training drill. Billy.
To Aldous. Aldous comes in. He has
Billy.
a kick,
Billy.
Just the other side of the post. So it's 6 goals, 10 to Willunga, 4 goals, 8 to Victor Harbour, and gee, they made a mess of that. They could have killed the game off then.
Yep, Billy Cook on the run down. Good bit of footy, clearing the football. Willunga. Yeah, they made it look like a trainer. Billy just couldn't clear her up.
Could have run a bit further if they wanted.
Yeah, plenty of time. Victor, clear the football again. Wrong end of the ground for them. Need to get it back out there. Willunga try and get it. Victor got to steal it back again. Handballs up over the top. Series short stuff. Need to get the kicks and kicks to targets. Doesn't do. Bounce them straight past Leachy. Willunga at the back door queuing up. Here's a chance. Bird out are going to put the pedal to the metal. He's fit enough. Sit up for me, says the footy. It does. Birdie looks left, looks right. Low trajectory kick into Aldous. Too low though for Braden, even if he is but he's 5'4". Comes down. Bash him. Toot toot. Get out of my way. I've got a bull bar on. Does. Gives up the football up to the teammate out there. Clearance thing by Smedley. Smedley up in the centre of the ground. Oh, they're out. Oh, Alloway run down. Hold the ball. Is that Alloway? I think it might have been. Or was it Ross? It might have been Ross. Oh, yeah, big fella. I think it was Alloway. Ball comes back out wide. Scotty Brown's got out of it. Target's looking forward. The leads are coming quick and fast for Willunga. The mark comes up, and Tyson Hoffman comes down with the footy as he did in the first term. And will come back and slide up. No, I don't think there's even have to be close, Kev. I think he's already got it.
And he doesn't have to do any more.
He's played a very good game of footy, like I said, and a very good season. Interesting to see how the umpires see that in a few weeks' time, Kev.
Couple of weeks' time.
Hoffman on his way in, and that's bending. I reckon he's got it. I reckon I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. The nod from the head, the goal from Tyson Hoffman. He started the game and he's finished it.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's the type of service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Umpire throws up again. Victor now, they've really got to get a rattle on here. There's nearly 15 minutes gone of this last quarter. They've only gone from about 23 or 4, so it's probably only about 8 or 9 minutes to go. The umpire calls it back up again, and he will throw it up in the same spot. Victor, Willunga get it out of the centre once again. Here's what they've been doing. Chance again. I don't think they'll get this one. I think the boundary line will be a little bit too close this time. Across the line it goes, and it's out of bounds now in the forward pocket for Willunga. They're quite happy to see it there. They don't care if they don't score anymore, as long as if it stays there. In it comes, belted down by Bass, and Bass just gets it, belts it across the line, and the umpire says, row it in. That's one of the funny things about that. You can just build them towards the boundary line, and the umpire says, row it in.
I thought the Ruckman had to keep it into play. Was it the AFL one?
That might be the AFL, I think. Anyway, Basham's got hold of it. Breaks through, no one gets near him. Bounces at once. Down the ground he goes with it. But they relied on one of the faster players out there from Willunga got hold of it. That was Haskett gets it over to Brown again. Brown kicks it in.
Bass.
And one of the taller players here in Bass takes the mark. Bass kicks it out now, and they'll be almost straight in front of the goals down.
No, Boyd
comes in, bang!
Boomerang.
Boyd goes in, and that one there, straight through the goals for Timmy Boyd, and that's another goal to Willunga. That's their fifth goal in this last quarter.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
Willunga have done what they did in the first time we seen them, only 9-10 weeks ago. Ball comes back up in the centre again, tap down. Oh, that should be a free kick too high to Victor. Advantage, yes it is, and the advantage player Basham's got out of it. He's just running 40, needs his all 60 metres, and he pumps it long and pumps it straight down the throat of full back. We've got a free kick coming back anyway. Sam Alex
gone to the opposition though.
He got his hair pulled. It's a joke because it's a little bit bald on top. Handball comes back out it goes to Brownie. Brownie again's played a very good serviceable game too, so it might be a toss-up between him and Tice. Ball comes back in again, little players, oldest in forward. Oh, Beathy got one, that was coming at him at 100 mile an hour. Handball comes back out, loose in defence. Love has to go in there and do some assistance work. Victor Harbour trying to clear it. They will through Michael Ross, can come back over the top, the run from Love. Love now down the line in front, clubroom side wing, can't concede the mark. And comes off hands, and it's Fletcher, compared round umpire. Centre wing, clubroom side here, sunbaked Willunga Oval. We'd be very lucky in that weather, Kev. You watch it run
very lucky.
Back up the track.
Yeah.
Ball gets tapped back in again, bound. McKay gets it, handball, back out. Ross gets it, wheels it around on the left. The kick in Hope, Alloway underneath it, under the pump, takes a ripper. Alloway's looking, he plays on, well overruns Haskett, well done. Kick forward, needs to hit a target and does. That would be Barillo, I reckon. Sneaking around.
He's got half a chance.
He has having half a chance, and Barillo needs to nail it if Victor have got any chance.
Yeah, well, at the moment they haven't got too much at all because 17 minutes.
Oh, Barillo's kicked the mongrel, and the mongrel has just made a point only, Kev. So 4 goals, 9 Victor Harbour, 8-10 Willunga. Telstra Shop scoreboard.
So Willunga will be pretty pleased to see that. Haskett's got hold of it now. He can just go straight down the ground with it, see what happens. Which is what he does do. Tries to do a screw. He didn't really screw that much, but it's got a long way. It's almost gone back into the centre. Victor got the run of it. Oh, over the top it goes, and away it goes, and there's a loose player all the way down the ground. And get over the top if he wants.
Oh, Bassy.
Full forward. Bass has got it. There's no one within 25 metres of Bass. As he walks into the goals and puts that one straight through for goal number 9 to Willunga.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Go back, doesn't it? Well, could be. Go back to the drawing board again today. Ball comes back up in the centre. Topoke out of the ground, goes down to Willunga. Chance here for Hoffman again to get into it. Doesn't get it, but spoils the attempt. Comes in. We've got an umpire's got a whistle. Whistle for tripping. Might be a little bit too low on the leg, and a free kick that goes away of Victor Harbour. Victor, load up, come clubroom side.
That's not going to help him.
That's gone a little bit too far. Clubs on the ring because it's 2 cars back in the car park out on the full. So little chip comes in, square it up, goes back to Sam Alex opposed. Scotty Brown's calling for it on the boundary line. I don't think Sammy's going to go anywhere near the boundary line. Instead it goes out on the full, comes back in again. High kick, here it comes. Birdie, get underneath this one. He does, gets under. Oh, well done, good mark there by Love. So Love plays on, shows it, goes around Randy, but he got intercepted by Burdett, got a hand to it, spoiled it. Hoffman comes back in, working for the footy. Oh, he has to get rid of this one. He could be in a little bit of trouble.
No, he couldn't.
No, he's not. Quick hands out over.
He never had much time to get rid of it.
Up in again. Oh, Piquet was a little bit late to get to it. Mills out of the control of it, but back door. Victor slipped over. Now he's in trouble because prior opportunity says you had. Holding the ball. Well done, Beathy. The attacker is there again. Sean Beath kicks in, inbound. Oh, good kick, Mark. Wasn't completed though. Willunga pick it up. Still kicked around Toddy, mate. I should have taken the mark late in the game, I suppose. Basham just puts down the air horns and he's gone. Handball comes back out wide to Mills in the middle, makes a bit of a meal of it. Mills back over the top to Martin. Martin gets it over the top. It is to Boyd. Here's it. Handball coming in. Oh, at the back of the pack. Well roved. Well used the hands in Jake Stanfield. And he just goes, slams it on the boot from 1 metre out and kicks the nail biter.
Oh, they're going through from anywhere now out there, Nifty. And that's goal number 10. 10. The 4 goals, 9.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Might go to 5 o'clock. Umpire throws it up again in the centre. Oh, good knockdown there by Willunga. They've got hold of the ball again. A hand pass comes out. Taken out there by Victor though. Here's a chance for the big fella there to knock it down for Victor and that McKay, but the ball goes down there to the half forward line and they're just milling around down there. Finally it's picked up out there by Alloway. A long shot goes in then by Barillo and it is offline. 4 goals, 10 Victor Harbour, 10 goals, 10 Willunga, and we're into time on.
Yeah, time on. Right, miss again. It's 2. One either side of the post, a little bit too late in the game. Willunga, clear it. Well, they're going straight down the spine. No mucking around. All down the spine probably didn't work for them too well. So Williams has got it for Victor. Change it. Directs his approach is the way to go. Looking out wide, still can't get any players. They're fighting over the 40. Willunga aren't giving this game up. No waysy. The umpire will come in and a ball up. 50 metre arc. Forward line there for Victor. Mills into the ruck, work over McKay. He's done it all day. Mills has cut up there and done the work. Handball comes back out wide. He comes to run for Willunga. They get the ground, they get running pretty quick. Oh, good mark there by Billy Cook. Took the old slips catch. Well, he didn't take the slips catch. He just spilt it right on the boundary.
Right into the fence.
And the umpire will come into play. Up in front of Stevie up there. So one of those photos coming your way on the big screen. As Cookie is, then he'll be looking on his smartphone. Kick in forward, Victor, Alloway, got it. Alloway can finish off and go, tries to get away from Haskett, does that job okay. And the kick forward is fine for Whitrow. Leslie Whitrow.
Yeah, he might struggle from there for the distance too.
Yeah, I think his flags are slowing down on the breeze. He might have run out of fuel, the old wing.
You'd have to hope so.
Yeah, it's been drives a bit crazy the last few weeks. Whitrow's on its way and he's sprayed it. He's given the goal boundary umpire's given off the goal umpire, and then there's 1 point Victor Harbour there, Kev. So it's 10-10 Willunga, 4 goals, 11 Victor Harbour on a Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Yeah. And Haskett built this one down the ground, you would think. He tried for a big scurry a while ago. It didn't quite work, but once it hit the ground, it shot off. Goes in short, gives it to Sam Alexopoulos. And Sam just kicks it down. He's got a couple of players out there to kick it to if he wants to, but on the back of the pack it was Alloway. Alloway gets a quick hand pass away, or there's lots of players down there with white jumpers on getting in the way of this. And down on the ground goes, I think it was Alloway then, that, yeah, because it went down. And the ball now is near the point post, and that,
I think we got one.
That can't be a goal, is it, from there?
Leachy.
Mitchie put that one through.
Yes, he
So
did.
finally Victor Harbour get a goal. That is 5 goals 11. Victor Harbour 10 goals 10. Willunga on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Par's famous fish cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Par's famous fish cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade, Encounter Bay. For bookings, phone 088 1055.
Quarter it, bang, 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 up on the board. Put it, take it away from you.
Well, they showed they're not done yet.
No, they haven't. Up they go. Mills went up a bit too early, come down, but Victor Harbour in recipient. Here we go again. When they get in there, it isn't. And Willunga, get it. Little chip comes back out wide to Haskett. Haskett's just going back. Take his time now.
Yeah,
We know,
all
just run the clock down.
Yeah.
Make sure we hit targets.
You're giving him a lot of time.
Yeah, well, anytime you're ready. Brad comes up, middle of the ground, mark, taken. Willunga off the cricket pitch, can go for the long runner and come back. Birdie's screaming for it out here on our wing.
You want to kick it out there, though.
No, I think the idea is keep it away from the bandit. She spent enough time over the fence today. Comes back, hovering around there as Alders. That footy come out, Alders was up and gone. Trapped at the bottom of the pack. Umpire says I'll come in and ball it up. It's 10-10 Willunga. Dying minutes. 5-11. Victor Harbour on a Telstra Shop scoreboard there in the Victor Harbour.
Just ticked over 26 minutes of time on this quarter. From the throw up, here's a chance for Willunga to pick it up, or the player there run over the top of it. Victor got hold of it though. Over the near the barbecue stall, over the club room side or the change room side. Off hands it goes again. Victor Harbour should be able to pick this up. Players in front. Umpire lets play go off for a series of hand pass goes there a little bit too quick.
Blooper.
And here's a chance now for Victor to get hold of it. Or a player there that blocked off his boot. And they're not giving him easy shots out there at the moment, are they? Willunga, as the ball comes out loose, here's a chance as the player runs into the goals. He can turn around here and have a shot. Says he's going to have a shot, doesn't, and in comes Stanfield. Nigel Stanfield has put that one through. He has. And that is another goal for Stanfield, and he's the top goal scorer. He's ended up with 3 for the day, and that is goal number 11.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Three-quarters of bash, bash.
Mate.
Ball comes back up and again, that down. It is. Willunga come out through Aldous. Now come out. Tyson Hoffman can worm and burn. Birdie's go for you clear, go for it. And go for it he does. Tyson Hoffman says, bingo. Thank you very much, Birdie. Good advice. I will go for home and I will bring up another goal for myself and Willunga. So that's Tyson Hoffman's third goal as well, Kev.
12-10, 5-11.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs. 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 088 552 7973.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store, Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's the public service. So pop by the Telstra Store, Victor Harbour today.
play Sunday football for a few days.
Yes, they will, and get used to it.
Yeah. Well, you have to play a few weeks. You have to win, I suppose. You win on Sunday, you play next week. You don't. Birdie comes out with the footy right in front of the wing from that boundary throw up over to Brownie. Brownie back to Birdie. Birdie tries to just knock up a few more possessions. Birdie's eyes is just fantastic. His delivery is even better. He's put it straight down the throat. A little kick across the goals. The siren has sounded. Jake Stanfield has the footy 40 metres out, directly in front. Score won't matter. But Jakey Stanfield will end up, if he can notch this one, a leading goal kicker for Willunga for the day. On his way in, Jake Stanfield kicks the footy. It's going true, going wrong side of the post. 1 point only. Kev, so Willunga finish the day winners. Convincing winners in the end.
Convincing winners, really
12 goals 11, Victor Harbour 5 goals 11. Kev, you got all the stats, all the goal kickers.
So that's 10 goals in the last quarter, isn't it?
They didn't get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 9. 9 goals. They kicked 3 goals in 3 quarters and 9 in the last.
That's amazing footy, isn't it?
How does that happen in a game of footy, eh? Well, Victor Harbour, they had their chances to get themselves a reasonable lead at 3/4 time, and 2 or 3 goals would have been a reasonable lead, the way the game been going. But who would have thought that Willunga would get up and win that game like they did? 83-41, doubled their score. They won by 6 goals. Yeah, well, people, 7 goals.
People read that in the paper tomorrow and thought, oh, you know, well, Willunga smacked them, didn't they? Yeah, but they didn't see how close it was.
How long it took.
All the way it goes across until we get the local papers next week with all the cutouts and the bits and pieces and where it all was. And there's a few of those other games around the grounds as well. Kevy, so what do we got? Goal kickers.
The goal kickers. We've got plenty of them from Willunga, especially in this last quarter. We said they kicked 9. 3 goals to Tyson Hoffman. I think he's just about POG.
Yep.
Jake Stanfield with 3 goals also. 2 goals to Todd Martin and 1 to Daniel Bass, Braden Aldous, Billy Cook, Tim Boyd. And most of those goals came in the last quarter. 9 of them for Willunga came in the last quarter, probably about the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, they let it happen, didn't they?
Well, for Victor Harbour, their goal scores were Bradley Barillo with 2, 1 to Michael Ross, 1 to Clint Alloway, and 1 to Dylan Leach. And Leachy nearly always gets his name in there somewhere along the line, doesn't he? So that's it from the Willunga Oval as far as live streaming goes. It's a win to Willunga by 42 points. That's his 7 goals, 12-11 to 5 goals 11 over Victor Harbour.
Beautiful looking drop punt, and Billy Cook, that's what happens when you drop it on the boot. Oh, tackle, good high fly, mate. Another boy comes in, bang, straight through the goal. 53. The kick is going, it's going in, goal. That's Michael Ross. Hoffman on his way in, and that's bending, I reckon he's got it.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.